going to gather a lot more of this clematis down to get my fire going today. Looking forward to it in the woods. Oh, we've just arrived at camp. It's a little late, but with one thing and another, the moon's up there. It's going to be a chilly night tonight. You can see my breath. We're going to have a nice fire pit here very soon, and Joe's setting his lava up just over there, which will be nice. Now I'm going to set my hammock up in there, and we've got another guy coming who may go between here or between there. We'll see. Looking forward to tomorrow. So rigging up your kit at night in the dark, I think, is a really good skill you should try. I'm actually trying out this new hammock with the DD under blanket, so I've had to configure and arrange that out, and it's looking like it could do the job. Just about to put the tarp up, but yeah, definitely a skill that isn't used too often is setting up your kit in the dark. Yeah, I don't know how Joe's getting on over there. Let's see if I can see what he's up to. Bear with us. So he's getting his lavu up. So he's getting there. Coming together, is it, mate?
Slowly. Slowly,
yeah. It's great to do it in the dark, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you have to think a little bit more methodical with what you're doing and placement of stuff.
I think this is the best I've ever put it up to.
Yeah, it's because you, like I say, a bit more methodical about each part that you're doing. Let me see if I can get over there. Yeah, happy days.
Bit wonky, but
can't beat a wonky stick. It's all about uno natural. Tidy. Good. And the ground's alright, is it?
Yeah, it's alright, yeah.
Brilliant. Happy days.
Good.
Alright guys, so what I'm going to do just now is get this fire going. It's pitch black, starting to get chilly, but whilst I was out and about, I collected some of this fireweed. I keep mentioning it in my other videos. And clematis down, which is good. These are just flash tinders, and along with a load of paper birch. So we're going to give this a go and mix it all up and see how this flash tinder goes, and see if it'll light our paper birch. I could work on the birch by itself, but let's just see how this goes, guys. So that clematis seems to catch better. Just got to be patient, guys. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Mostly the paper birch is the thing that caught. More than anything. So, collecting your resources is key, guys, because not always one works better than the other, but a combination of them all together gets you a nice fire going pretty quick. Happy days. So, we're out at last, myself and Joe. At long last, for a night in the woods. Gonna cook up some steak and have a cracking night. Got the fairy lights up as well. Stay tuned. Well, that didn't take too long to get boiling. Let's get that coffee done.
Good.
So, let's get this steak cooked lovely straight on these embers. That's going to go down a treat, that is.
I'll have well done,
Sprinkled
please.
You like it well done.
Yeah.
Such a shame when people like it well done, but each to their own, and if that's how he likes it, that's how we shall cook it. I haven't got a timer.
I have.
We
1,
don't need,
2, 3.
but that's going to turn out quite nice, I reckon. And I shall cook mine tomorrow. Sorry, mate?
Give me to time it. Or are you just going to
Yeah, we'll just have a ganders in a minute. Well, we have a nice little tipple to warm our cockles. The first time I've tried wild turkey, so I'll let you know how that goes. But the drambarui, very, very sweet. Did you like that one?
Lovely.
Lovely jubbly. Now man here,
Thumbs up for me.
thumbs up from him. And the steak's still cooking. Oh. So it's time to try this bourbon. And it actually comes, I hadn't even read it, free copper cup. Copper on the outside, not on the inside. But that's handy. Never have too many mugs. We could cook something up on that as well. Decent size. So, don't know what there is to say about this. 40% proof, 81 proof.
Oh, it's me. Yeah.
So, apart from that, real Kentucky bourbon. So, let's see what it says. Expertly crafted by Kentucky Bourbon Hall of Famer Eddie Russell. All right, we'll let you know how we get on. And it is bourbon. We age our bourbon longer, for up to 5 to 8 years in a number 4 alligator charred American oak barrels. Sure. This takes time, but that's why it's a cut above the rest. We shall let you know just now. Look at that vortex going.
Dandy, we're burning it. We're clearing out this bit, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Oh, it's a nice little stick.
Yeah, no, we cut that one for tomorrow.
Oh, it's a good job I didn't put it on a plate.
Yeah.
It's a broken one.
There's a couple of bits we want to do some woodcraft around the fireplace. Are you listening to me on
I watched the
YouTube?
video.
Me to you.
You to me.
Some frozen jelly deer. Look at that. Might put that in the stew tomorrow. Happy days. This is a big fungus. Dead, completely dead now. It's amazing what you can find. Look at them. Red lights,
that's better. Get me liner in.
I think you'll be alright.
I'll be alright, yeah. Oh, you'll be alright.
Yeah, looks the job. Happy days. Need that fire wafting, boy. Doing a damn good job there, Joe. You haven't lost your skills. Nice to know. That whiskey is going down well, though. Extra topple, everybody. Here's
Light topple here.
oh, it's a bit too dark actually to see there. Set up a new tarp configuration there with some.
I take your whiskey's better served when it's slightly warm.
This is ripstop material. Show you again in the morning. It's easier.
That's true.
So we're all tucked up in bed now. Our first night out for a long time. Proper enjoyed catching up with Joe and stuff. See you later. So tomorrow's going to be a bit of a wet day, but we'll make the most of it, as you always do. So yeah, looking forward to that. Morning guys. Not a bad night actually. Quite pleased with this new hammock. Yeah, the under blanket worked okay. I turned diagonally, plenty of room in here. My shoulder was a little cold, so I had to pull back in, but it did go cold last night. So all in all, quite pleased with it. So good. I'll get the kettle on now. So rain's starting to set in, so we've set a tarp up over camp. Martin's getting the fire on the go, ready for some breakfast. Seems like it's called for. Not a bad night after all last night. But you slept alright, didn't you, Joe?
Yeah, feet were a bit
Feet a little cold. Yeah, I think that got to us all, but you've got to remember to change those socks. The same for you, was it, Matt?
Yep, my feet were
Just
frozen.
chilly on the feet.
Well, toes mainly rather than feet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but happy days. This tarp comes in useful yet again. Awesome. Happy days. And we've got the tarp shelter up to keep us dry from this rain. Second breakfast on the go. Can't beat more bacon. And the kettle's on. Camp's coming along nicely. So whilst we're out, we found these claw marks. So whether it's a wild panther, and it's debarked all by here, and then reached up, claws either side. So you've got the claw marks here and here. So they've been grabbing this side and that side. The wild panther of North Wales. It's had a lot of debarking there, and the same here. Reaching and grabbing, you can see the marks. They're quite fresh as well. And been going at these ones a heck of a lot. See the claw marks in there? Wow. So, don't underestimate what's around us. Alright guys, so while we're here on this wet, damp day, we're going to try and make a swivel pot hanger. So we've sourced some nice bits of hazel. We've got a nice piece in there. This one's going to be the top, and this one, so I'm just putting notches in. This one will go into there at that angle, so I can tie it together, placed on there, and hopefully hang our pots on it. So I've just got a little bit more to nick out of here, and then we'll put it together and show you what it's like. So, the end pot holder there. There's many different ways of doing this. So this is the way we've chosen. Say we've just lashed that in there, one V that way, and attach another V, so it hooks it from falling down this end, and lift up, and that one there you can just adjust up and down and swivel it around. I'm just getting the fire going now, but we can just swivel that around into the flame and move the pots as and when and where you want it. And we're just going to get the fire going again now. I'm going to get that wafting up and get a brew on and cook this steak. So what are you doing there, Joe? Just making a small pot hold,
Yeah.
pot hanger.
Of some sort.
Of sorts, good. That's
Should
it.
work.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Indeed.
Sure it will. Make a longer one next time, but the old fire's going now. Happy days. Not bad woodlands though, is it?
No,
Spot on for what we want, like. I'm glad I brought this tarp. Good to be out, mate, isn't it? plenty of water collections. We've got the mill bag over there, and as I said, see how I think we're brimming and frothing here. The rain's eased off a bit. We've got plenty there. That's got to go through the bank to be filtered before boiling. So Joe's going to have a go with his slingshot. This isn't an S1, is it?
Yeah.
It is an S1, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so let's see. We'll check. He's got a fair distance there, and we're looking at these targets here. If I don't get ricocheted, whoosh. Not sure if you hit one or just the. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 standing. So having another go. Hang on. So what's on the agenda, or menu I should say, for you, Joe?
Burgers.
Burgers.
Burger wraps.
Burger wraps. I've got bats here if you'd like some. And save the wraps for breakfast, and it's up to you, like.
Oh yeah, do that, yeah.
Yeah. Because burgers would be better on a bun kind of thing, but
Yeah.
finding it really hard, this rain, it's proper persisting it down. And I'm sure you can hear it hasn't stopped for ages and ages. Hard keeping the fire going, but old Joe's managing it. He hasn't lost the skills, and he's got the waterproof jacket, which helps. But it could be an early to bed night tonight.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll have another tipple of the old whiskey though before we do. It was quite late last night though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was gone midnight.
It's gone midnight, wasn't it? Yeah. So it wasn't a bad night for that first night in such a long time. And we had a good look around the woods. Had me steak, a 28-day ribeye, which was nearly 30 days by the time I got to use it. But hey ho, didn't turn out the best steak. Not in this weather, but still edible. Nice these chilly lights. See how these flambe burgers are going? Bit of brandy on there. Doosh. Hot stuff, those burgers. Who needs chili sauce? Medium rare. Excuse me, everybody. Well, this is something I don't hear many people talking about. It is trying to keep a fire going on a really rainy night where everything is already wet. As you've seen through the latter bits of video, it's pouring down. It's still coming down now, but the importance of collecting enough wood and the way you lay it, so one, you're sheltering the fire inside in the heart of the fire from the rain that's coming down. So we've had quite a lot of these going across to shelter the immediate rain hitting it, and also then it's drying it out from the underside also and keeping the heart going. Occasionally you have to waft it with the old super duper lid just to keep the temperature right, but it works. And if you let it go for a minute in this bad downpour, like you can see, it's absolutely sodden here, you know, but it can be done. There's the proof. You can keep a fire going, but it takes work, like everything outdoors. If you let it go, you know, and for a minute it'll be cheeky and it'll go out on you. I'm actually just trying a Wild Bill IPA. It's actually alright, to be fair. This is a Harper's Brewing Company American IPA. 5% alcohol. What did you reckon of it, Joe?
Yeah, it was nice and refreshing.
It's quite refreshing, wasn't it? It's not too tangy or anything.
No.
Like I say, it is an ale, so, but it's very close to a lager. I have had some strong lagers that have a tang or a taste of this. You know, a little bit of the what's it called? Erdringer. You know, it's quite a strong lager. I probably said that wrong, but that kind of ale, lager, tastes a little bit like this ale, this IPA. It's going down all right, like. But I've got my wafter there, and I like my punka walla. Cup of cha soon. You got to work on these things, keep it going. We've had a great old time though, to be fair. It's been awesome getting back out again. I know I've said that a few times, but it is. Me and Joe just don't get to sort of meet up as often as we'd like in getting out. But there you go. Next year we'll try even more. Haha. Bring on the snow, I say. I want to get out and do another snow hole and stuff like that as soon as we can. Not this rain and wet stuff, it's horrible. So, from me, it's IPA all the way. Cheers, guys. I'm not endorsing, alcohol too much. Just like, drink responsibly, guys. You know what it's like, drink responsibly. So, one of the things I was just saying about drinking responsibly, but guys, one thing you need to remember, it is coming to that season time where we like to go out and have a drink. He's wafting this fire. We all like to go out and have a drink. But do remember, we have to be extremely safe on these roads. You know, this time of year is probably the most dangerous. And why is that? Because we like a drink and we get our wives to drive. The roads are lethal, guys. Be careful out there. So, sadly, guys, Nick Knowles couldn't make it tonight because previously he made it to #1 spot, so he's got more pressing engagements. So tonight's entertainment is down to moi. Stay tuned. Who needs a wet night in North Wales? Soggy boots, rain all night, and now it's what?
Just gone midnight.
Just gone midnight. So, what's that, 12 hours?
Yeah.
12 hours we've been in this conditions, yet you can survive. Work hard, play hard, and dry yourselves out in every opportunity. Good morning. Whew. What a lot better and warmer night it was last night. Sun's out lovely this morning, next to no wind. It was horrendous all day, or pretty much all afternoon and evening with the rain, as you see. But not cold at all last night. The night before was pretty freezing, but absolutely lovely. Just in my sleeping bag, the under blankets worked quite well, to be fair. Yeah, it's a good job. So I'm now going to have to shout and wake up Joe to get the fire going and get the kettle on. Happy days. It was a wet day yesterday. Doesn't take nothing to get the fire going again. Ready for that brew. Cracking day though. We'll do some shooting, I think. Have a look at the Joe's slingshot, and then pack everything down and wake him up. That saved us though. This morning I've just been cutting up. I've got, you can see these thorns. I've never used this before, but it looks really nice grain. I think whether it's going to be too hard or not, but I'm going to make a blank to make a spoon out of it. See how it goes. Any comments would be greatly received. If you know anything about hawthorn and is it any good or not, pass it information on. But I was just cutting a bit, so that's what we're going to do. Happy days. So, Yoosh, spot on. The man's a master. Yes. Every time, mate. One more for luck, is it?
Right.
Yes. Oh, the eye's back in. The eye's back in. One more. I'll get my rifle out. Yes. Well done. So, Joe Roberts Slingshots.
That's
This
me.
is one that you've made, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And what one's that? What model or?
S1 it is, but it's just out of 12mm birch plywood.
Oh.
So nice and lightweight, really, for the pocket.
Yeah, yeah. And the bands on them, what type?
These
Strengths and stuff.
are 0.7 red precise.
Right.
I think they're cut at 22 to 16. Just with a small leather pouch,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
which I cut myself as well. So,
You cut them yourself, yeah.
yeah,
It looks nice. Nice
Yeah.
slingshot. Like I say, it's very light
yeah,
and obviously accurate, as we just seen. Once you
Yeah.
get your eye in with it.
yeah.
So, what other types do you have? Do you have?
I do these ones, but in aluminium
Right.
with a nice handle on them,
Yeah.
and I'm getting some more materials in as well.
What model would that be then? Is that S2 or something? Is that you?
Well, no, still same shape, S1, but just slightly different.
Yeah, the same but different, as we say.
Yeah.
Tidy.
Yeah.
So we want to get them on the market and get selling them if we can. You've sold a
Yeah.
few, haven't you?
Sold quite a few, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
You've had good reviews back from them.
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, well, you know where to get them, guys. This is the man if you want a good slingshot. Handmade. Well done. Yes. You get it?
Yep.
Yeah, its biggest downfall is the weight.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to go hiking around, rabbit shooting or whatever, you know. But if you're in a static place and a good resting point, it's that sounded on, mate.
Yeah, got it, yeah.
chopping up some wood there. Just putting a couple of stop cuts in here now to go to the next stage. I won't finish this by any means. Hey up, the goats are here. The old goats are here. So, just with the use of the axe, I'm going to use the knife now. That's got my little shape, so I'm going to use the knife and think about a design. I haven't got my crook knife to hollow this out, but I can do that at home. But it's like a little fish, so it could be a fish spoon. We shall see. I'm liking this. How do you actually say it? Moraknil? Neek? How do you actually say it?
Not sure.
I'm going to have to ask
Morak
Joe.
knife.
Morak Nick knee. Knee. Anyway, Mora knife. What was it called again? Eldris. Eldris. And Joe's just given me this to use, and my missus is going to go mad because that means I'm going to have to buy another little knife. I'm just whittling this down. I only have my bigger knife, and I could do it with that, but this is it's great for in the corners. You can crouch right down into the neck and just scoop out your corners. Lovely. I'm really liking it. Like, the beauty, you can do little intricate stuff. I've not got any idea what I'm doing this. I just a piece of that hawthorn, and I just let the wood do the work. Really, I'm just hacking around, and where it feels nice. This bowl will be a lot smaller by the time I get round to it. This will be a lot narrower, but it's just where the wood's taking the blade. If it's struggling, then I won't do it, but I like not having an idea and working with the wood rather than drawing out all the time. If you want to do repetition and keep them all the same, I understand that, but this is just nice, and God knows where this will end up, but I'm loving the way this blade works. Really nice. And I'm just messing here now, like, but you know, for inside here it's perfect. Like, I can actually round these corners off as I want, and you'll see it. It's great. So I might end up having to. Anyone know where you can get them cheap? Because I'm a skinflint. But yeah, I'm loving it. I've got a bit of a split going here, probably drying out, but I'll keep working with it. Gonna have to start packing down though, won't we?
Yeah.
So I've enjoyed getting out, mate. It's been awesome again, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
One more coffee for the road,
Yep.
and start de-rigging everything, getting this place tidy. Happy days. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Or videos, there'll be a couple, I imagine. What each we got? That's as much as I can do now, because time is whittling on. Haha, excuse the pun. But I'll get my hook knife later and do that at home. So yep, gonna get this all de-rigged and catch up with Joe. You all done, Joe? Happy days. The boys are back in town, as someone said, Josh. Even though this is our camp, guys, we still like to leave very little in regards to leave no trace. This is our main camp, so obviously we're leaving the pot hanger there. But fire's all extinguished and everything's back to as natural as possible. We've packed up and we're off to go. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been great getting out with Joe again. we're probably not going to get out now. Way into the new year probably. But it was great that we got this one. All have a good festive time, guys. Drink plenty, you know, be naughty. It's all good. But hopefully, if we do get some snow eventually, desperately going to get out on the mountains in some snow, another snow hole, that kind of stuff. So hopefully stay tuned for that. So take care. See you all soon. Bye for now.